Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? It is Justin, your guide into some of the games that I am very excited to play. And this isn't necessarily my regular scheduled content. I wanted to throw something else on the board. I would say, of course, I love Web3, but you always got to keep the pulse on what the meta is in the new, what new games are dropping, right? So these are three games I'm going to go over that I'm extremely excited to at least play or try out. Um, and I guess I'll get into the first one. I literally have it open right here. This is Supervive. So if you guys aren't familiar with like Supervive, I can describe it in the combination of two games. First of all, it's a MOBA battle royale meets hero shooter. But I think the easiest way to say it or describe it is they're going to be dropping I guess they're going to be dropping an open week from October 14th through the 21st. No key required. It's basically like League of Legends plus Fortnite, if you could imagine that. And I guess I'll just play this.
Warning, the storm is closing.
Yeah, there you go.
Going.
Okay, I haven't seen this update yet, so it seems like they really updated the graphics
Put
here.
them in their place.
But yeah, I'll talk about it after this little 2 minute or 2 second thing clip plays. But oh man. I have been playing it when they have been dropping those weekends. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, especially if you have like squad mates. Oh, that looks so good. It's so good. So good. So okay. I want to talk about the analysis now. I'll turn the music. I'll turn the music off and just let it run while I'm talking in the background. So basically, if you can imagine like squatting up in Fortnite and just it's got in-game voice chat. I'm just so excited. Take the best of League of Legends if you're a League player. Remove all the bad parts. And okay, what constitutes the bad parts? I would say if you don't really care to lane, if you only care about like bronze, silver, elo team fighting, then this is definitely for you. Some of the unique aspects of the game, of course, you can drop down like I guess Super Smash Bros. Style if you're over a ledge. But it's just constant team fighting, and if your team gets killed, if one person survives, you can go revive your entire team on like a revive beacon. So that's super exciting. It just feels really good. It's made by Riot employees, people who've been working on League, Valorant, a ton of really high quality developers across the industry. So this is one that's been catching my eye, and I'm really excited to actually get started and play. This is like a week, guys. It's like October 14th through the 21st. This is gonna ruin my my schedule. So yeah, we'll see. But okay, outside of Supervive, I think the next one I really want to talk about is kind of like, okay, it's obviously a hero genre as well, but I remember playing Overwatch back when I had a PS4. God, it was so long ago. It was not even Overwatch 2. And I played it and I saw Overwatch 2 and I didn't know what to feel about it. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to jump back in. And then I saw obviously everybody's dropping their hero royale, battle royale things, clones. And I saw the Marvel Rivals drop on the timeline. I saw the drama too, whatnot. God, who cares? But it was really funny because I was like, wow, it looks like Overwatch. Exactly. Just with Marvel characters. And it actually looks like it works because, Marvel has a gigantic player base, audience base, interest based. So, I mean, you can only imagine that people will want to play as their favorite character and, like, I guess, shoot each other and, win. Right? So, again, by all means, I'm pretty excited to watch this drop. I've been seeing some gameplay. I'll probably have to keep the sound off and just kind of talk about it. But I mean, I didn't see this on my timeline for a long while, and then like I don't know, I saw the drama and I was like, okay, I'll go take a look. And I'm not one to really take on battle royales or the new the hero meta or whatnot. But I was like, I gotta try it. I gotta see what the devs are cooking. You always gotta try something, see if it'll become part of your lineup. But I mean, who doesn't want to be the Hulk or like Doctor Strange or Iron Man, I guess, and just duke it out? So I mean, we'll see if it's good. I haven't had a chance to play it. I just saw everybody else playing it, and then of course I saw this Doctor Strange teleportation portal. I saw some people like trolling with it on the timeline. That was really funny. But of course, there's a ton of I guess characters to choose from. I know that they chose a wide variety of characters to kind of showcase. So that's, I mean, obviously all the popular ones too. So pretty excited. I mean, it looks like really nice. Rocket Raccoon, and it seems like there's going to be a lot of meta, a lot of combination and play styles of what people can choose. So I mean, you might as well give it a try if it's going to be releasing pretty soon here. Oh, yeah, I should probably talk about when it is going to release. I guess I'll pause this, go into my other tab here. So I have their Twitter up right now. Why am I not following? Okay, this thing is like bugged AF. But basically, it officially launches on December 6th, 2024. So again, this is probably going to be later in the lineup, closer to December, early December. All heroes unlocked and free to play at launch and beyond. So again, there's just a ton of stuff on their timeline, of course. Marvel Rivals and whatnot. I mean, I'll be playing, but yeah, that's my second game that I'm most excited for, or at least anticipating to at least try. I'll definitely give Marvel Rivals a try, but I'll probably be playing Super Vive incessantly when that drops. So again, okay, what about my third and last game? I want to give some context, right? I started playing like AAA games when I got a PS4. And I think the first game that really stuck out to me was I think I got it for sale or something. I gotta make sure I don't have the music running. But I'll just open this up. Oh my god, I'm gonna get copyright striked. Okay, there you go. Why doesn't Steam? Okay, Steam is actually like making me mad. Okay, anyways, there you go. I turned the music off. Even though I love Disaster Piece. Disaster Piece. Oh my god, his OST was so good in this. And I was like blown away. I was blown away. This game, Hyper Light Drifter, inspired. Okay, this is the context because I should probably talk about the developer is making a second game called Hyper Light Breaker, and we'll go into that in just a second. But this really was like peak pixel art when I started playing the PS4, and I was like, I got so engrossed in the story, in the absolute color palette that they chose while designing their characters, designing the levels, designing all the bosses too. This was like, if you guys haven't, okay, I'm just gonna start shilling Hyper Light Drifter now. If you haven't played this game, you're really missing out, in my opinion. This is a really good game. I would say it's like you should probably play it before you die, because it's quite an experience. It's one of those games where if you like that, I guess Dark Souls-esque, you can die a lot of times, and you can dash, and you can hit enemies and try not to get destroyed. There's some really this boss is so good. But basically, yeah, if you want a really good polished experience, this is what I would be keeping an eye on. Well, it's been released since 2016, so by all means, it's such a good game. Now, okay, I should probably talk about my last game. My last game that I really am anticipating is Hyper Light Breaker, and they're doing a platform change where they're making it, instead of 2D, they're actually going to make it a 3D version of, I guess, the world, essentially. So Heart Machine presents Hyper Light Breaker, and again, I pulled up their Steam, and I was looking through whatchamacallit. I was looking through how the game would play. I was like, wow, okay. They really preserved the color palette of Hyper Light Drifter into their new game, Hyper Light Breaker. But I wasn't necessarily, like, the biggest draw of Hyper Light Drifter was the mystique of the world, right? And I don't know, it's infinite open world. So I'm not necessarily sure how that, like, what drew me in to the game, like super quality narrative, super insanely good OST. The boss fights, all of that stuff. I'm very curious how they're going to preserve a lot of that as a draw. But since it's kind of like a 2D to 3D change, I would assume it's going to be a little bit different, of course, right? Just fighting 3D enemies. I really I can't necessarily like compare it to Dark Souls because it's definitely not endless loadouts. Okay, that does interest me because I like roguelites massively. I love roguelikes, and yeah, that's gonna be very interesting. Unlimited deaths, of course. It's a roguelite, so you're gonna die. You are gonna die. I hope the bosses are really good. The bosses look crazy. Oh, was that a dragon? Okay, I haven't necessarily watched through all of this. So Hyper Light Breaker, super anticipated. Of course, the trailer is like longer than I thought it would be. They'll probably show some extra scenes here with some gameplay. So, looks pretty good. Early access. I don't think they did early access. Well, or not that I heard of, but what I heard was that it's going to release actually closer to early 2025. So again, they did have a little clip here, kind of showing off more gameplay. Oh, you can shoot too. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the visual effects look really good. They look pretty clean. So I would hope that the gameplay feels just as good as it looks. So I'm excited for when this drops in early 2025. And yeah, what else did I have here? Oh yeah, I had the same thing. But basically, of course, I just have that open, have everything followed. But just kind of recap, I really am I'm so excited for Supervive. I'm a League addict. This basically combines League and Fortnite, which I also had a foray into Fortnite too, and I enjoyed it. So this is just basically both of that. And then, of course, curious to play Marvel Rivals, the Marvel take on Overwatch. And then, last but not least, of course, okay, not Hyperlight Drifter, but Hyperlight Breaker. And I'm curious how they translate the game world to 3D and keep everything cohesive and, I guess, all together in one package. So again, those are the 3 games that I have on high alert, on red alert for me, that I'm going to be playing through the end of 2024. That isn't related to Web3, of course. And then, I guess Hyper Light Breaker in early of 2025. So again, if you guys like this content, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. I'll have all the links in the description so you guys can wishlist all these things on Steam and you guys can check it out later. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.